hour after the race has been run. Unfortunately, that might carry us a little bit past the end time for our crew racing today, but I'm certain that that particular race would be well worth waiting around until the DVD is finished up. It should be available in about an hour. That would be at approximately 2:15.
Let me just complete the results of the race that I was cut off from by a previous start. And it's the Women's Junior Grand Final, a win for Los Gatos in a time of 6:54.65. Second, Newport. Third, St. Ignatius. Fourth, Marina Aquatic Centre. Fifth, Everett. And sixth, NorCal.
We are waiting for the men's Master B final and taking a quick peek at our lane assignments. In lane number 1, it is Lake Union. Potomac Boat Club is in lane 2. Rowing out of lane 3 will be Bear Island Aquatic Center. Morren has a crew in lane number 4. Out there in lane 5, Kent Mitchell Rowing Club. They're from Mountain View, California. A local contingent of the University of San Diego alumni is in lane 6. And out in lane 7, Station L Rowing Club from Portland, Oregon.
6 out 2 inches. 5 back 2 inches. Go.
We have a start in the 120 men's Masters B. Everybody's off the line cleanly. Everybody looking good. Taking an early lead here. Of course, you know how that lasts. Is Lake Union and Potomac. Both Lake Union and Potomac coming off strongly, taking the lead over the rest of the field. They both have about 4 seats up over lane 4. Lane 4 is Morren. Lane 5 hanging right in there. Now we have lane 2, Potomac, taking a commanding lead for this part of the race at 200 meters. They're 6 seats up now on lane 1, Lake Union, and lane 4, Morren, followed quickly by Kent Mitchell, University of San Diego alumni, Station L Rowing Club, and Bear Island. At 300 meters, it's still Potomac grinding it out now slowly, but still extending their lead. They're in first place now. Potomac 7 seats up over Morren. Morren has opened up a clear second place, 6 seats up over Lake Union. Lake Union and Kent Mitchell pretty much tied with University of San Diego alumni next. I've lost Station L. Oh, Station L. Station L and University of San Diego alumni are even. That's why I can't see them. Followed by Bear Island. At 500 meters, it's Potomac, now a length up over Morren. Morren a length up over Lake Union and Kent Mitchell, who are tied. Followed by University of San Diego alumni, half a boat up over Station L. And Station L has open water on Bear Island.
And that's our call from 500 meters for the men's Master B final. Checking our lane assignments once again, it is Lake Union in lane 1. In lane 2, and our current leader is the Potomac Boat Club. Lane 3, Bear Island. Lane 4 would be Morren, and they are challenging for the lead. In lane number 5, it is Kent Mitchell Rowing Club. In lane 6, the University of San Diego alumni. And in lane 7, Station L Rowing Club. The progress call at the 500-meter mark is Potomac, Morren, Lake Union, Kent Mitchell, University of San Diego alumni, Station L Rowing, and Bear Island.
Indeed, we have a current leader at the 500 for the Potomac Rowing Club from Washington, D.C., made the trip all the way across the country to compete in this Masters B event. Again, I remind you, this is an event for rowers aged between 35 and 42. And as we see this race coming down, that most of the crews are all within striking distance of each other, but the crew from Potomac in their distinctive red singlets seem to have the advantage at this point. can see in the pictures on the Jumbotron how squirrely it is out there. The rowers need to make sure that they get a lot of clearance on the recovery forward to take the next stroke. Otherwise, those waves which they're propelling their shells through are going to interrupt their recovery and make their trip less than smooth. In conditions like this, it's the crew with the best technique as well as the crews with the best power who are able to marry those two together that are going to have the advantage.
At 12:50, our Potomac Rowing Club is still on the lead, but certainly moving up on them in lane 4 is the Morren Rowing Association. Potomac got off to a grand start, but now it almost looks like Morren has begun to catch a rhythm and has challenged and now nosed ahead of the Potomac crew. Then all the way on the outside, we're looking at Station L and the University of San Diego alumni with Kent Mitchell and Bear Island trailing. Just outside of the 12:50 mark, maybe just before that, Morren decided to put it into another gear, and they have suddenly opened up a lead here. Although Potomac got off to an excellent start, they are now slipped back into second position. We have quite a bit of open water all the way back to Station L, followed by University of San Diego alumni and Kent Mitchell. And then trailing on our activity here today is Lake Union and Bear Island. Lake Union got off to a challenging start at the beginning, but they have fallen back as well.
Yeah, Lake Union having a few troubles there in the chop. Certainly the crew from Morren seems to have blown through the middle part of the race, really took it to everybody, took it to the whole field in that third 500, and they're now reaping the rewards of that effort.
This is Morren on the lead, and they are being shadowed, albeit open water, by Potomac. And it looks like we have an interesting race shaping up out in lanes 5, 6, and 7. They appear to be even out there. The near side crew in that part is Kent Mitchell. University of San Diego alumni is in the middle, and the far outside is Station L Rowing. They might be giving us the best show as we get down towards the finish line, which apparently Morren has well in hand. Morren without about a 2-boat length open water lead back to Potomac, an early leader. And now the University of San Diego alumni and Kent Mitchell are going out on their own with Station L trailing. That's going to be out in the open water there. And we have Kent Mitchell across the line of the buoys that we had there, just ahead of San Diego, University of San Diego alumni. And Station L has fallen back. Our apparent yet unofficial winner is Morren, followed by Potomac. But we have a nice little boat race between Kent Mitchell and the University of San Diego alumni. As they are approaching the line, it looks like Kent Mitchell may have the advantage, and they apparently do, although unofficially. And University of San Diego alumni trailing on the near side is going to be Lake Union and Bear Island. Our apparent yet unofficial winner in the boat race here in the men's Master B final is going to be Morren.
Well, there was some very impressive rowing there, Alan. Some very good technical rowing from both the first two crews in that race, both from Morren and from Potomac. They look very well under control and powerful in their sprint for the line, and that's difficult to do in these conditions and when you've already put in 3 hard 500s beforehand.
Well, it looked like